Hi everyone, I'm in Hamilton today. Behind me is Hamilton's Driver Examination Center. Today we're doing G-Fuel road test. We're gonna do the mock-up exam, take you on an actual highway and city route, and give you all the tips and tricks you need to pass your test from the first time. Now, when you come in, there might be a lineup of people in front. If you have your appointment for your test, just go inside and register. You don't have to wait in line. You will have to park your car in the designated parking spots, numbered as you can see here. And I recommend that you park your car backwards, so when you start your test, you just go forward. All right, so we went inside, we registered, and now we are here back in the car waiting for the examiner to show up. Today on this road test mock-up exam, I have my friend with me who is an expert in this field, and he's gonna help us and guide us through this test.
Hello. So when you came to your car after registration and waiting for examiner, it's a good idea to warm your car inside if it's winter time, or maybe you use air condition when it's like hot and summertime, and make sure you feel comfortable. Maybe you take off your jacket, because you should be like free from, like, your movements should be like you feel yourself, you have to feel yourself comfortable. Yeah.
Okay.
And then examiner will come to your car and ask you to start your car, and they want you to verify your ID. They ask you what's your name, what's your date of birth, what's your address, make sure you know your postal code, and then they go around your car to make a circle check, to check in if all your lights and signals working properly, and ask you to make a signal left, signal right, brakes on and off, make sure your brake lights working, and they check in your tires, if tires in good condition. And it's a good idea to go to the gas station before the road test to fill up your tank. Then examiner sit down in your car and ask you to sign the iPad.
So if you have with your car, let's say you have a problem like a windshield is cracked.
If you have windshield cracked, it's test gonna be terminated because it's safety feature.
What about if you have like engine light check?
Engine light,
any orange
okay.
light.
Orange light is okay unless it's a red light. No red lights in the car, but yellow, orange engine check, that's okay.
And for the road test, you can have any car, right? Like you can borrow somebody's car.
Yeah, you can use
doesn't have to be your own car.
Friends, family, your mom and dad cars, and even you can rent a car for the road test. Yeah.
And can it be a two-seater car?
Yes.
Can it be new, like brand new, technologically advanced, Teslas?
Tesla, yeah, no problem.
They like it,
yeah. Yeah, it should no full-size vans allowed, because some of them they have no windows, so it should be like windows all around your car. But you can use any car for the road test.
Okay.
Yeah. And then make sure you buckle up, and then examiner will ask you to start your car.
And if they ask you that how many times you were on the highway, because this test has a highway component.
Yeah,
right?
when you go for registration and you make a registration, like what kind of car you use for the road test, what's a plate, what's your plates of your car, which parking spot you parked. And there's a question, how many times in the last 3 months you were on the highways. And we have highways 400 series with speed limit of 100 kilometers per hour, and highways 80 series, speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. So make sure you put, like, we recommend our students to put a good number, like 100 times. In last 3 months, I've been on the highways more than 100 times. And I drive more than 20 kilometers on the highway. Not only you enter and first exit from highway, but you drive at least 20 kilometers, you changing your lanes, you adjusted your speed with traffic, and it's like you have experience. So 3 months is 90 days. If you're going back and forth and use highways like 2 times a day, you can be easily like being on the highway more than like 180 times. So my recommendation to you, put 100 times.
And the beauty of this test in Hamilton is that the highway is 80 kilometer an hour highway, not 100 kilometer an hour like it is in Burlington, you know, on like Toronto, like so that's nice.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And your test, it's 2 parts in test. One part is city, when you making when you go through the city and you making 3-point turn, parallel parking, and roadside stop or emergency stop. Make sure you know where's your 4-way signal emergency button in your car. And another part is the highway. On the highway we have 3 main ideas. It's like accelerating and entering, merge the traffic, entering highway main lane. Then the examiner will ask you to make a lane change to the left and to the right, and then you exit from a highway. So entrance, changing lane, exit.
And today is a sunny day, so can I wear my sunglasses
Yeah,
for the road test?
you can, but I don't recommend it.
Oh no?
Yeah, you may ask examiner, would you mind my sunglasses, but my recommendation to you, don't use sunglasses for the road test, because examiners, they want to see how your eyes are moving, like how often you checking your rear view, how you checking left and right, and the blind spots. So don't use the sunglasses unless it's prescribed.
And can you drive with one hand on the wheel if you're used to that?
It's a good idea to use both hands on the wheels all the time, and steering hand over hand. No,
so it's
like
over.
this. No palm steering.
So don't do
don't do palm steering. Yeah, it's considered mistake, and it's not safe.
And if you're stopped on the light, don't let go of the wheel, like to relax.
Your steering wheel should be under control all the time, at least one hand. If you wanna scratch your nose, use one hand when you stop on traffic light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Buckling up. Don't forget, because that's a mistake if you start driving without.
Duration of your test is gonna be about 22 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. If you like stop 3 times on a red traffic light and you lost a minute each, so it's probably 22-25 minutes. Okay, so if you're ready, start your car. We're exiting from this examination center parking.
Use handbrake all the time.
All the time.
So if you have newer cars and you have a button, use that button. If you have a foot pedal, use that. If you have lever like I do, use that.
Okay, let's go left.
Okay, showing signal.
Yeah, sometimes we have a lot of people running across this parking lot. Pay attention for them, for examiners, for girls and boys. Let them go.
Here we have a stop line. We have to stop.
And this stop sign, we turning left.
There's a stop sign here, so stop here. No cars on left, no cars on the right.
And we turning left, and we're going straight.
And here we have no speed signs, so we assume it's 50 by default.
Yeah, if you have no speed limit signs on the road, it's 50 by default. If you have speed limit signs, so adjust your speed accordingly. But here is no speed limit signs, so 50. We're going straight till traffic light, and we're turning right to Barton Street East. Barton Street here is a major street.
Okay, we have green.
light.
So we check
Mirror
for-
signal blind spot, like a formula. Mirror signal blind spot.
And we
Okay.
turn into the right lane.
And stay in the right
Stay
lane.
in the right lane.
Yeah, speed limit is 50 on Barton Street, and we're going straight to highway.
Mhm.
Yeah. And highway is 80 series, maximum speed limit is 80.
And we're gonna be entering it from the right.
Yeah, we're gonna be enter from the right lane, and examiner will say you okay. We're gonna be enter Red Hill Valley Parkway South. Maximum speed limit is 80, and then we're gonna enter a highway.
So the main idea with the highway is acceleration
Yeah.
and merging
With right speed.
with the right speed.
If all traffic flow going slowly, you don't need to accelerate till 80 kilometers per hour. You accelerate till traffic flow speed, and then you merge to traffic. If highway is free, you have to accelerate till 80 and merge to main lane with speed limit 80 kilometers per hour. Okay, checking left, right, crossing intersection. Here we're going straight.
Okay, maintaining speed,
Yep.
checking constantly.
From time to time, we're checking your rear view every 5 to 10 seconds. And here we're going to the right. And it's
Signal.
special lane inlet for the entering Red Hill Valley Parkway South. And here we have a recommended speed 30 kilometers per hour. So 30 kilometers per hour is gonna be maybe a little bit slow, so my recommendation to you to go plus 10 from recommended speed.
So 40, yeah.
Yeah, 40 is good.
And here we accelerate
Yeah.
energetically till 80.
Yeah, and make a signal left in advance to let all the cars know that you're gonna be merging.
Okay.
Mirror signal blind spot. When it's safe to do so, you merge. And here we have speed limit sign 80. And the examiner will ask you to make a lane change to the left if it's safe.
And
So,
you estimate,
Change your lane left if it's safe. And you estimate if it's safe to do so, you change your lane. If it's not, you may say, okay, it's not safe to change your lane, to change my lane right now. And examiner say, okay, stay in your lane. Just go straight. Okay, and we're going straight, and examiner will ask you to make a lane change to the right if it's safe.
Okay, mirror signal blind spot.
Okay, all four wheels in your lane, and then you off your signal and you control your speed. If your speed going like a little bit up or a little bit down, then you after changing your lane, just like check your speed. Your speed should be under control all the time. And we're going straight, and examiner will ask you to make an exit to King Street. So change your lane right, please.
Or exiting.
Yeah, we
Exiting through
exit
this
to King
lane.
Street. Yeah, and first coming traffic light, we're gonna turn left. Here we have recommended speed 40, so your speed going down gradually, like 80, 70, 60, and then
Yeah, don't press on
don't
brakes
press
immediately.
too hard. Yeah,
Going from
Yeah.
80 to 40.
yeah. Your driving should be nice and smooth.
We're turning left, I'm assuming.
Turning
here.
left.
We have a signal.
We have green arrow, and you remember we're turning left in the left lane.
And automatically switch to the right without
Switching to the right.
any instructions. The examiner will not tell you
Yeah.
that you have to do that. And here we're not going to go all the way because that's exiting.
It's exiting, and this lane is ending in 50 meters, so we're going straight. Then examiner will ask you to make a lane change to the left if it's safe.
Okay, and again
Okay, keep going straight. And this coming traffic light, we're turning left.
and you want to constantly check speed because here it's also back to
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
Okay, turning left right after this car as well.
Galemont
Yeah.
Drive. We're turning left to residential area. In this residential area, examiner will ask you to make a 3-point turn, parallel parking, and roadside stop or emergency stop. Okay, this stop sign, let's go straight. Pay attention if it's like always stop or stop only for us. Always stop, first come, first go.
Let pedestrians, they have to step on the curb or
Yeah.
pass there.
Yes.
They're
Okay.
walking not on the curb, but
Yeah. Okay, pull over to the right and let's make a roadside stop.
okay.
Make sure you don't block driveway.
Put on P, handbrake, and because it's flat, I'm gonna turn wheels to the right and then put the emergency signal on.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's get out from here.
Okay, turn off the emergency signal. Turn off my right signal. Make the wheel straight. Put the handbrake down. Put on D. Mirror. Signal left. Blind spot. And re-exiting.
Okay, and let's make a 3-point turn here.
Okay, again showing signal to the right.
When you make a 3-point turn, it's a main idea, don't touch the curb. You have to be able to make a 3-point turn in between two curbs. And we have a special video on that one.
Yeah, for all these skills, we have separate videos on
to
that.
train how to make a 3-point turn, how to
You want to look backwards.
look backwards, how to practice parallel parking, and you signal all the time. Okay, and let's make a parallel parking with this car.
Okay, showing signal.
Make sure you practice parallel parking a lot with different cars, with sedans, minivans, pickup trucks, SUVs, like, because you don't know what's gonna be on the road test, and you have to be comfortable with this one. And we have a special video, it's gonna be on in the link, how to practice and make a parallel parking perfect. The main idea, don't touch the curb, and ideal distance is like 1 foot, maybe around 30 centimeters between your car and
Put on D, move up a little bit. Handbrake, put on P. We don't have to show signal, and then flat road again.
yeah,
Wheels to the right.
Okay, that's good. Sometimes examiner will open the door and look like what's the distance between your car and the curb. Don't be freaked out. It's like they just having fun, checking like, okay, that's good. Okay, let's get out from here.
Okay.
So
handbrake.
that's practically all your exercises in the residential area.
Signal left. I'm gonna back out a little bit, but because I'm moving, I want to show the signal.
Yep.
Put on D. Again, mirror signal, blind spot, no cars.
Okay.
Getting out.
And this stop sign, we're going straight, always stop. So if you have stop line before stop sign, you stop before stop line. If not, you stop before sidewalk or before border of the road. You don't want to block sidewalk for pedestrians. Okay, and this stop sign, we're turning left.
Turning right, turning right.
Turning right.
Let the pedestrians pass. Be entering highway here, so
yeah, we're going back to the highway again.
So need to change the
And the
lanes
examiner
here.
will ask you to make a lane change to the left because the entrance to the highway is going to be in the from the left lane. Okay, sometimes we have green arrow, sometimes not, and we entering
Entering the highway going north.
yeah. And right now we enter in Red Hill Valley Parkway North.
Here we have a green light, so we move up to the intersection. We don't have a green arrow, but if we do have green arrow, we can move. We can proceed turning left. Otherwise, we let all these cars pass.
Yep. Make sure no pedestrians. Okay, you turn left and you stay in this left lane because right lane is gonna end. Again, recommended speed +10 from recommended speed is gonna be good speed. And when your curve is straightening, you accelerate and make a signal left in advance.
Okay, accelerate till 80.
And merge to it.
Okay, merging.
Okay, speed limit is 80, we're going straight. And let's make a lane change to the right. And we're exiting to Queenstown Road. And first coming traffic light, we're turning right. And that's it, no more highway, just the city driving.
Okay, red light, so we do a full stop.
Yep.
On the red light, see if there's any cars on the left. If there are,
You're waiting.
and it has to be in 2 lanes, no cars, right?
Yeah, 2 lanes should be free. Okay, and change your lane to the left and stay in this lane. We're going straight, speed limit is 50.
Okay.
Sometimes here examiner will ask you to make a lane change to the left and then to the right and then again to the left. On a highway road test, examiner will ask you to make a lane change left and right, left and right, left and right several times. Okay.
Looking to check the mirror.
From time to time you check in your rear view, speed limit control all the time. Okay, this traffic light we're going straight. When you stop on traffic light and if you have car in front of you, don't be too close. At least you have to see the rear wheels of that car. It should be enough distance to escape from this position without backing. Okay.
When would you say is the best time to do the road test?
My favorite time is when the morning rush hour is ending. It's usually after 9 o'clock in the morning and up to 3 o'clock afternoon. After 3 o'clock afternoon, school finish and it's much more cars on the road and afternoon rush hour starting. So 9:30, 9:50, 10:20, 11:50, it's a good time. It's less cars on the road and just easier to make lane changes and maneuvers. So after morning rush hour and between afternoon rush hour, between 9 and 3 is a good time. Okay, and this traffic light we're going straight.
as you pass intersections, check
Yeah.
left, right, left.
Left, right, left.
Then we're going to be turning left, right?
Yeah, and then change your lane left if it's safe.
The signal.
Yeah. And let's make one more lane change to the left, and this coming traffic light we're turning left to Centennial Parkway. And again it's gonna be left turn in the left lane, then you have to switch your lane to the right
By yourself.
by yourself. Examiner will not.
And that's because the right lane is for driving and the left one is for passing and turning left.
Yeah.
Here we have signal left.
Yeah, green arrow,
Green
that's
arrow,
good.
But again, watch out for any pedestrians in case they
Yep.
don't follow the signs.
Okay.
And again, speed limit
Speed
here is
limit.
50.
Speed limit is 50.
Confirmed here.
Yep. And let's make a lane change to the left.
Okay. Mirror signal and blind spot.
Okay. Yeah, and stay in this lane. We're gonna go straight. Okay, it's a good distance in front of us. Not too close. Again, crossing intersection, checking left, right, left. Rear view. Speed limit on Centennial is 50. If we have chance to go 50, go 50. And we're going till Barton Street. And then we're gonna make a left turn to Barton Street East. So this traffic light go left.
Okay. We have yellow turning into red,
Yeah.
so we don't go.
Yeah, keep your signal on.
Keep your signal on. And if you're in the middle of intersection and it turns yellow,
Yeah, you have to proceed to complete your maneuver.
but if the cars are keep coming after.
Yeah, still just like wait for them to pass and then you turn. To complete your maneuver, to get out from this intersection. Okay. Once again, duration of your test is about 22-25 minutes. You stop on traffic light, you lost a minute. You stop another traffic light, you lost a minute. Even if you have green arrow, sometimes we have pedestrians, so let them go. Yeah, pay attention for pedestrians.
Okay, green arrow, checking on pedestrians, no pedestrians. Turning into left lane,
Yeah,
and then automatically
you have to switch
to the right.
right.
Turning off signal after you crossed.
Yep. And we're going again. Speed limit is 50.
Maintain, like looking at the
And
check.
this traffic light we're turning right to Kenora.
Okay, I'm gonna show signal.
Yeah, make a signal in advance. Your signal should click
5 to 8
like
times,
5
you'd
to
say?
8 times. 3 times is not enough. Okay. Measure signal blind spot, no pedestrians.
Bicycles.
Yeah, Kenora is 50. And the last one, examiner will ask you to make a front in parking on the parking lot or back in parking on the parking lot. So make sure you practice how to park your car backwards a lot, and to the right and to the left side.
Okay, entering
And,
back the drive test parking lot.
and let's go left.
Okay, signal left.
And let's make a reverse parking. Usually it's reverse parking to the right. Let's make a reverse parking to the right in this parking spot.
And usually there will be cars here,
Yeah.
so you would know, like they'll tell you, oh, park between these two
Yeah.
red and black cars.
Yeah.
Okay. Showing signal right because we're going to the right. Rear. Looking back as we go. And if you don't make it from the first time, you can adjust a little bit, right?
Yeah, you can go back and forth to fix your position.
And here we have the lines in the front, they are parallel, so you can use those also as a guide. And usually it's in between two cars, you said, right?
Yeah. And it should be, your car should be in between two lanes, and it should be enough distance to get out from the car for you and for examiner too. So if you're too close to the car beside you, okay, go back and forth to fix your position.
Okay, put on P, and brake, turn off the car. Again, if you don't know the back parking, we have a video on all the skills, so you can check out, and it breaks out what are the tips and tricks on how to do it properly.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's it. That's
You
the
can
end of your
unbuckle.
road test. Yeah, and at this point, examiner will say, okay, you pass your road test.
Yay!
Congratulations. Go inside the.
Finally,
Yeah.
it's not gonna expire now, right?
Yeah.
After 5 years.
Go to the counter and get your temporary G full license, and you're gonna get a new plastic card by mail in 2 or 3 weeks right now. So that's it.
So when would the exam be canceled? In what situation? Like, I know right now it could be canceled, because of COVID, the lockdowns, but what are some other reasons?
In the winter time, when it's like road conditions not so good or weather conditions not so good, sometimes we have ice and snow on the road. The test might be cancelled because of the road conditions, icy road conditions, freezing rain. In summertime, it's no cancellation for the weather. Even if it's heavy rain, sometimes it might be delayed for 20 minutes, but it's gonna be not gonna be cancelled. And another one is cancellation or termination if your car conditions not like meet the ministry transportation requirements. If your lights doesn't work, if you have windshield cracks, if your tires are like not in good condition. Yeah, but
so today we were driving and we didn't see any police or like fire trucks or school buses, but in case you encounter those, can you remind us on what are the proper rules?
If you have police, ambulance, firefighters on the road, and they going with hazard signals and sirens, just pull over to the right and stop. Let them go, and you're not following them less than 150 meters. So let them go a little bit farther, and then you go. And it doesn't matter, it's your side of the road or opposite side of the road. Just all road traffic, just stop and let them go first. If it's school buses picking up kids or dropping off kids, you have to stop at least 20 meters before the bus. And it's again, doesn't matter, it's your side of the road or opposite side of the road. You have to wait until school bus cancel these hazard signals and close the doors. Yep.
So what are some most common ways people fail G2, what is it called? G2 exit?
G2 exit
G-full,
is, we call it
G-full road test here like in Hamilton. What are some
main reasons, like most mistakes, usually it's not on a highway but in a residential area in the city. So if you didn't make a full stop on a stop sign, That's a big deal. If you touch the curb or hit the curb when you make a 3-point turn or parallel parking, it's a big deal. If your speed limit is like, we have couple streets with speed limit 40, like if it's going plus 10 from the posted speed, it's gonna be big mistake. So on the highway, the main idea is accelerating till 80 and merging with the right speed on the main highway traffic to merge.
So if you're too slow there, it will be a mistake.
Yeah.
So you showed me this marking schema for G Full road test,
Yeah.
and it has checkboxes that they kind of look at.
It's a good idea to be familiar with this marking schema,
Yeah,
because
sure.
you know what examiner like checking on you, and for example, they have like 8 boxes for the to miss a blind spot. If they put or if they checked all these 8 boxes, so that's it for the road test. So make sure you're checking your blind spot.
And they don't tell
time.
you, like they'll tell you at the end, but you may have failed already.
Yeah. And,
Okay, so
marking schema is a good idea to be familiar with.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna
have a link.
leave. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the link in the description, but you can also get it on drivetesthelp.ca, and you can just download it from there and be familiar with it. I think it's gonna be super useful and helpful if you're doing your test here.
Yeah, and
Okay.
be just polite with the examiner, and make responses. Like if examiner
That's
say
another good tip.
okay, this stop sign we turning right, you say okay, yes sir, yes ma'am, if it's lady, and just make a response. And then
Yeah, I would be
examiner
freaked out if nobody's
Yeah.
responding. You're like,
yeah,
you're
and
not
then
sure.
examiner will feel comfortable. Okay, they know like what that you know what to do.
Yeah. Okay. Another one I think is good tip is to come here and practice the
route?
actual route.
Yeah,
What we did today, right? We went through the actual route and do that on the day of your exam.
yeah. For example, you have exam like at 11:30. Come here early, maybe like 1.5 hours in advance, because 30 minutes before the road test you already have to be on the registration. And you just go through this route like couple times to be familiar with, because yesterday was fine, but today is like they started construction and blocked or closed one lane or something. You don't want these unexpected like things on your road test. Just go a couple times, you calm down your nerves, and don't say you're nervous, just say okay, I'm excited, but I feel comfortable and confident for the road test, and that's it, you're gonna pass it.
And if you want to practice this route, I'm also going to leave the link in the description. It's a GPS route, so you can just open it on your phone, and it will basically guide you through the whole route, so you don't have to so you don't miss it, and it's very easy to follow, and I think it's going to help you. Again, I'm going to leave the link, and you can also download it from the drivetesthelp.ca. Another one I think is if you practice this and you do this, you're gonna calm down your nerves, and you're gonna be driving more politely, more safe. I would say, like, don't rush your test. Don't try to make it back, because then you're gonna speed. Just
Yeah,
follow the route, follow the procedure,
follow the rules and regulations, but also use your common sense, because sometimes on the road
people break
other
rules.
people like doing not the right things, but like let the stupid go first.
Yeah, that's
And-
another good tip, because sometimes people we had people who failed the test because let's say there's a car backing out from the driveway in the residential area, and you're on the main road and you see them backing out, but they don't see you, so they they're technically wrong, but you can prevent an accident. And sometimes people don't do that. They, the car is backing out, you're still going because you have the right of way, and as a result you create an dangerous situation, and you're not preventing an accident. And again, in that case, the examiner had to press on brakes and the person failed. So
yeah,
let the stupid go first. That happens all the time on stop signs, where you came first, but they're going, they are not looking. They
once again, the main idea of this test is safety. You have to prove to examiner that you safe driver, that you can see everybody. And here in Canada we have very polite driving, very polite drivers on the road. So let's keep going on this one.
Okay. Anything else we may have missed?
Yeah, it's sometimes road conditions and the weather conditions not so good. If it's heavy rain and you have speed limit is 50, you drive as you feel safe. So for example, if it's heavy rain and it's your visibility is not that good, drive as you feel safe. That's it. Safety is the main idea.
Yeah, especially winter time is that's key.
Winter time, yeah. Okay. And,
all right, that is it. Thank you so much. We hope you found this useful. If you're not doing your G road test here in Hamilton and your test is somewhere else, we have a separate video. If let's say your test got rescheduled, you can see all the routes in Ontario. I'm gonna leave the link to the display list in the description. And if you have any questions that we may have not answered, comments, concerns, feedback, please write them in comments below. I'll get back to you. And good luck on your road test. Let us know how it went. Let us know if this video helped you in any way. Share your experience with others. And thank you for watching. Good luck.
Good luck.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.